Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing okay. This is my week, well, really it's week 24 and week 25 pregnancy update. I'm doing quite good. I've been really busy this week again. My friend actually gave birth on Tuesday to a little boy, so that's really nice news. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. All the days are just rolling into one at the moment. Yeah, but I'm feeling okay. I went to the hospital on Tuesday myself as well, same hospital, to the clinic to get my thyroid checked out. Everything was fine. Got results from ECGs that I had a few weeks ago. I think I mentioned that. I had to have a few different tests to check everything was okay with me, and they all came back fine, which is good. I had some more blood taken on Tuesday just to check my hormone levels again. So I'll get the results of that when I go back in a few weeks. But one thing that's been happening, which I mentioned when I went, is that I've been getting the most awful pain in my upper abdomen area, and it was so bad. I mentioned it to the doctor in the hospital, and he said, "Well, do you want to see a midwife about it?" So I was like, yeah, definitely. And they actually sent me up to the delivery suite, which was really scary, really scary. My mum was with me, and she was like really excited, saying, "Oh, this just makes it all the more real, and all these midwives running around and people having babies, and it was quite surreal." So I went up to the delivery suite, and I was on the assessment unit, and I had to wait just forever to see a doctor. Had my urine tested, and she said, that's come back perfect. She said it's actually quite unusual for pregnant women not to have anything in the urine, but she said yours is just clear, which is good. They checked the baby's heartbeat, and that was fine. And I just told her about the pain that I've been having, and when I press slightly, it's really tender. And she had a feel, and she said everything feels normal, but she said that my uterus is so high up now that it's probably that, because it was in that area. She said it's probably just like growing pains really, and I'm only 5'1" tall, so it's I think it's just telling on my body. I was watching AK Girl 26 video the other day, and she mentioned about how the strain of the stress of the pregnancy is really telling on her body, and I feel exactly the same. I just feel it's made me realise that I wish I'd have been at more of a healthy weight before I got pregnant, because before I got pregnant I carried, probably from having PCOS didn't help, but I carried a lot of weight, like just on my abdomen and belly area. That was where I carried all the weight. So having that extra weight and then gaining pregnancy weight, it is just a real struggle. And I keep saying to my partner, I really don't know how I'm going to manage with another 3 months of this. It's just really difficult. I've had so much time off work. Even when I walk down the street to go to the shop, I get these terrible stitches, like stitch-like pains in my belly, and I have to stop walking, and it's just really uncomfortable. I know it's for a good cause. I always say that, and I know I don't want to, be a complainer complaining about it, but I think anyone who, you learn, don't you? I think anyone who's trying to get pregnant, if they're overweight, should really try to, you know, get to a sensible weight before getting pregnant, because it is hard, really hard. I look terrible today, so I'm really sorry. I've got roots coming through, and I literally just got up and couldn't be bothered. So there you go. What else have I got to tell you? The kicks. Oh my god. The last week feels like she's moved from my belly button to just up here, under the chest. She just seems to have moved up just suddenly. And the kicks, the little flutters and the little movements that I was seeing before, oh my god, I feel like I've got a baby learning kung fu in my belly. It's just ridiculous. And every time I get the camera to film it, she stops, which is typical. But like this morning, it was just bizarre, because I think it depends what position I'm sat in. But if I'm leaning forward slightly, she must be getting a little bit cramped. And I just kind of see this lump coming out. It's really strange. And then it's really nice when she responds if I press, like, I don't know, is it in this area? I press down and she kicks, and it's just so lovely. It's just such a blessing. She's been doing that a lot, and especially when I'm in bed on a night, oh my god. If I lie on one side, she starts kicking on that side. If I turn and lie on the other, she kicks on the other side. So I've just literally not slept at all, really. When was it? Sunday just gone. My partner fell to move for the first time, which was lovely, because I was getting so annoyed. I'm sure he thought I was lying, because every time she kicked or I saw her kick, I'd say, look, she's doing it, and she'd just stop. So we were in bed on, I think it was on Sunday, and she started moving and kicking, and he felt it, which was really, really nice, and he's felt it since then. But he was really excited about that. So yeah, that's good. Oh, when I was in the hospital as well, the doctor that read my notes on the assessment unit, she said to me, when have you got your scan? And I said, 20-week scan, but I've had that already. And she said, no, your late pregnancy scan. And I said, what? I don't know what you're talking about. We only get 2 scans. We get a 12-week scan and then your 20-week scan, and that's it. So I said, I don't know what you mean. She said, well, I'm just looking at your notes, and you've got a low-lying placenta, so you have to have a late pregnancy scan to check the position of it. And I was like, what, really? I said, no one said a word to me. So she was kind of shaking her head, and she said, well, around 36 weeks, you need to have another scan to check the position of the placenta, because obviously if it's blocking the cervix, the baby can't get out and you need a cesarean. So I was just quite bewildered, really, because no one said anything at any of my appointments about it. When I had my 20-week scan, the guy that did the scan said to me, he mentioned low-lying placenta and seemed really concerned, and then in the next breath he said, oh, just ignore everything I've just said, it's fine. So I was like, right, oh, okay. So I was really confused by that, but didn't think anything else of it. And then for her to bring it up again, and I told her what the technician had said when he scanned me, and she said, oh no, it's definitely low lying, but he's not really wrote any other notes. So I was like, oh my god. I just thought it's really lucky that she looked at that, because no one else has. I'm just looking at the time and I'm nearly at my limit, so I'm going to do a separate part 2. Okay.